Hello YouTube, this is Necrostevo and you're watching one of my narrated Wi-Fi battles. I hope you all are doing well. It's 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm up watching 1,000 Ways to Die on YouTube. Anyways though, today's match is one of the tournament matches that I had for the Pokemon Melbourne Choose Your Trainer battle. I chose the trainer Dhalia, which is one of the frontier brains back in a previous gen. And the pickings were kind of slim, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. And also, I only had to breed Medicham, and I needed to get a better Zapdos. But the Pokemon I could have chosen for Dahlia were basically the six that you saw there, and one other thing, which was Rapidash. So I start off with Choice Scarf Togekiss just to outrun whatever whatever my opponent wanted to go with. My opponent's trainer was, of course, Mewtwo from the Pokemon the first movie, so that basically gives him access to a lot of the starters and a few other random ones. He goes for Blizzard as I switch, because I wasn't sure what he was going to go for, but since he stayed in, I figured he would just try to attack. And here I was hoping that he might, I don't know, predict something and do something weird, because I don't know, I just went for Grass Knot because I could hit Blastoise or anything else. And I could have gone for Ice Beam. He actually is able to Leech Seed me, which is good for him. It's going to allow him to live another Ice Beam here. And I will go ahead and say in this battle, I played this battle a while ago actually, but I don't think I played it very well. Y'all can let me know what you think, but I don't think I made very good decisions, especially with the team that I had. Now here I was expecting a grass attack, so I figured I could go out into my offensive Ludicolo to take that. Um, of course, I didn't want to take the possible Sludge Bomb if he had it. So I go back out into Boss, so it was kind of a double switch just to see what moves he had, or even if he was going to put something to sleep. He goes out into Gyarados, which my Empoleon is not very afraid of. He might have Earthquake, but I didn't see that very often, and so I figured he would try Dragon Dancing up. And to my surprise, he does have Earthquake, which really sucks. It's not going to kill Empoleon just because of how bulky I am, but since I figured he would just be Dragon Dancing up, I went ahead and went for Feather Dance. Um, and I run Feather Dance over Scald just because I typically don't get that Scald burn the same way that a lot of other people do with a 90% chance. It tends to be more realistically around 30% for me, so I was going with Feather Dance for more reliability there. But expecting another Earthquake, switching to Zapdos. I haven't figured out which Zapdos I want to use on this team. I have Sturm here, which is my offensive Zapdos, and then I also have another Zapdos that is a bold, more defensive one. Um, so I've been trying to figure out which Zapdos is going to be best on this Dahlia team. But anyways, I was expecting a switch. He switches into Ninetales. Since I was expecting a switch, I thought a Thunder Wave would go well since he didn't have any ground types. And he's just going to go for a Sun Boosted Fire Blast, which I was like, oh, I really hope that doesn't take me out. Because if he's offensive, it will. But it looks like he's a little bit more bulky because this is a mixed Zapdos as far as bulk and attack power. So I'm not able to quite 2-hit KO him, but of course he's not able to 1-hit KO me. So expecting another Fire Blast, I go out back into my Empoleon just to kind of death fodder it. Of course he misses, which really, that compared to the hacks that I get later on is not really that big of a deal because he's paralyzed. So even if he had killed me off with a Fire Blast right there, I could have just brought in something and finished him off. And I just went for Hydro Pump just because maybe he'll think he can finish me off with like a hidden power ground or something. I don't know. And he brings back in Venusaur. Now, I knew from before that Venusaur did outspeed me, but I figured I could take any one attack that he wanted to go for, and I am able to take that, and so I'm able to do a great chunk to Venusaur with Ice Beam. Of course, this Venusaur probably does have Chlorophyll, so it's a pretty big threat to my team since the sun is up. And I do have Ludicolo who is able to set up the rain, but I haven't had a really good chance to do that. Now, expecting another Giga Drain, I go out into Togekiss right here to not only resist it, but to threaten it and anything else that wants to come in with the Choice Scarf Air Slash, pretty much. I could trick away my Choice Scarf, because this Togekiss does have Trick. Shoutouts to Fox McCloud for trading me this Togekiss. But I really didn't want to take that chance there. This Togekiss is too valuable. So here I go for the Air Slash, and you saw how much that first one did. It would have been close to 2-hit KOing, and I at least would have put it in range where Medicham could have come in with a Bullet Punch or a Fake Out and killed it. But not only do I miss my 95% Air Slash, but he also kills me with a Rock Slide. That's just super, super unfortunate. And then also, it didn't register in my head that he was using Life Orb, which means that it's extremely likely that he would have inner focus, because it wouldn't make sense really to use Life Orb and the multi-scale, because you would automatically break it right when you attacked. So he has inner focus, which means I wasted my time there going for that fake out. Fortunately, I have Boss here who can, use his HP to sacrifice himself so that my opponent takes himself down with the Life Orb recoil. And naturally, Mewtwo used a Dragonite to deliver the mail to the different trainers who were on, who that he wanted to invite to his island at least. So that's why he's able to use a Dragonite on his team. Here, I bring out Lopunny just thinking that, okay, I know I can outspeed Gyarados, whom do I want to bring back up to full health? And looking at his team, Zapdos was the most important Pokemon that I had. He didn't have anything to resist electricity. He didn't have anything that could really two-hit KO Zapdos either, especially since I killed his Dragonite with Rock Slide. So I thought, instead of healing on Medicham, I'm going to heal back up Zapdos. And maybe it would have been a better move to heal back up Medicham. Here I'm just able to stay in on Gyarados, outspeed it, because I have such a weird EV spread on this Zapdos. And Gyarados is, of course, base 81, I think, speed. He's not very fast. That's why people run Dragon Dance on him. And here I'm like, okay, I just need to outrun this Charizard, and of course, because it's a legendary Pokemon, I don't have max speed, because stupid IVs, and not only that, my EV spread, but I live it, actually. And it just so happens that he has a Focus Sash on Charizard. And that is not something I think I've ever really seen. And of course, none of Dhalia's Pokemon besides Empoleon can really put up Stealth Rocks. And to get up Empoleon with Stealth Rocks, I'd have to go back to 4th Gen and breed it and all that good stuff, which you can't really do. But I'm like, okay, this is still okay. I have Medicham and I have Ludicolo left. I can fake out this Charizard and I'll still have one attack left to hit Venusaur with, which I know I should, might be able to outspeed. I can hit Venusaur with a Bullet Punch and kill it, hopefully. And that's just because Medicham's pure power plus the Life Orb, but I just barely don't kill it. So earlier in the battle, if at any point that I had just gone for, I guess, a better move, like when I use Giga Drain, or when I use not Giga Drain, when I use Grass Knot, or when I use Hydro Pump, I would have been able to finish it off. And I did not think it was a big deal until he shows me that he has Frenzy Plant on his Chlorophyll Venusaur. And a move that strong is going to be able to finish me off. So I lost that battle, I think 2-0, because he had, I think he still had his Blastoise left. And I think he still had his, no, I think I lost it 3-0, because Ninetales, Blastoise, and Venusaur. But anyways, though, I did enjoy the match. It definitely taught me a lot more about this team as far as my future matches, because the tournament is not single elimination. So I'm going to be posting some more matches from that tournament with this team, and I'd be interested to hear if you guys could choose your own trainer to choose from their Pokemon to battle with. Which trainers would you guys choose? Because if I had my first choice, I probably would have done something like Steven Stone or Gary Oak or Blue, because those are two different trainers, of course, or that type of thing. So I hope you all did enjoy that tournament match, and I will see you all later. Be sure to let me know whom you guys would choose. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.